Welcome back to KMM Tech. Today we're going to create a short, quick little dashboard. I only have 3 devices. We can actually do, I guess, 3 different options. We can do garage door status, we can do mode status, and we can do presence status. So we're going to make a dashboard to show those 3 states, and then we'll update this dashboard as we move forward, adding all of our other devices. So you'll notice I don't have any dashboard here in the apps portion, so we're going to go to add built-in app. And we're going to scroll down and look for Hubitat dashboard and create a new dashboard. So I'm going to name the dashboard main dashboard. And you'll have to choose your devices. So I'm going to toggle them all on and off, but I don't want my Live 360 as the Live 360 to refresh. So just to give you a rundown of what we have here. This is my garage door controller. This will tell us the presence of the garage door. It will also allow us to open and close the garage door. This iPhone right here, this is the presence of Hubitat. I actually don't want this at the moment, so I'm going to uncheck it because I'm using the Live 360 for my presence. So I'm actually only going to have 2 things here, and then we have modes, which is built into Hubitat, which we can show the status of our modes. So we're just going to do those 2 things here, and then we'll hit update. And then I'm going to click local and link to dashboard. And it gives you this whole thing. It'll autofill all your devices if you want to do it that way. I'm going to manually add the tiles myself. So you'll see that up here it says that column 1, row 1. So that's where this device is going to be located. This right here is height and width. So your height and width is how big your tile will be for this particular device. So if I made it too wide, it'll be that wide. If I made it too wide and too tall, it'll be this box here. For right now, we're just going to keep it at 1 and 1. Oops. And we're going to keep it in column 1 for now. And I'm going to do a garage door. Now, much like we'd had the issue with the garage door when I first installed it, where you had to pick the right device, you have to pick the right template here. So we're going to search for garage door, and you'll see that there are 2 of them. I want garage door control. I think this just shows status, and this does control. In fact, let's add both of them just to see what they do, because I don't remember. That one does that. And that one does the exact same thing. So what's the difference, Hubitat? I don't know. Well, I'm going to get rid of this one because I want the control. So we're going to delete this tile. Am I sure? Yes. And then I'm going to take this tile and I'm going to move it over to there. So you'll see I can move it now anywhere on the grid. Okay. I'm going to keep it in the top left corner. From here, I can make it wider if I wanted to. I can make it taller. But I'm going to keep it 1 by 1 for right now. And then I'm going to close. So there's my first tile. Now I'm going to add a second tile. To do that, I go up to the top right corner. I hit the plus button. This is going to be a presence. So we can do that. There's my presence sensor. And we have to pick the template, which is presence. And we're going to add tile. So by default, you'll see that it makes it over there, and you'll see there's a green check mark. That means that we're present. I believe when I leave, it changes it to red, and there's no check mark. I don't remember, but I think that's how it works. So from there, we can add another tile, which is what we're going to do. In this case, we're not actually going to pick a device. We're actually going to go down and just choose a template. I think we can do this still. No, you at least can. There's mode. So mode, there is no device because it goes based on the Hubitat. So you just go to mode and then hit add tile. So the mode you'll see is currently set to morning, which is actually incorrect, but I know why it's incorrect because my rules are kind of wonky at the minute. The cool thing here is I can go here and I can change the mode to whatever I want. So I want to change it to home. Oops. Change it to home. There you go. So you can change the mode from here. And then, of course, you can, if you want, oops, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to here to there, and then I can take this and I can move it there. So we'll add more to this. I'm actually going to do this just to make it look a little bit neater. So this is going to be the dashboard going forward. We're going to change this as we add more devices and make it prettier. We'll do a background, which I have to find. I've got it uploaded somewhere to my website somewhere, and I'll show you how to add a background link, and then we'll go from there. You can have multiple dashboards. You can also have dashboards in the cloud. The dashboard in the cloud will allow you to access your dashboards while you're away. Personally, I don't do that. In fact, I don't know how they're handling dashboards in the cloud now, because they stopped the forwarding. I don't know how the dashboards in the cloud work actually. So what I do, I have WireGuard installed on my network, which allows me to connect to my network when I'm not at home. And that's how I access my Hubitat, which is a much more secure way of doing it than doing a port forward. And I think they locked down in the most recent update that whole cloud port forwarding thing. But then again, the cloud stuff might exist somewhere on their server. I don't know for sure. But again, like I said, I don't use it, and I use WireGuard, and you should too, or some sort of VPN back into your house. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. We will be with you guys again next time. Have a good one. See ya.